Hey guys, welcome to Omar Explores, and this is day 7 in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia, and day 2 of vlogging. Today is my last day here in Ethiopia, and I know I haven't been able to vlog as much as I'd like. I'm sorry guys, but I've been spending a lot of time with my family, and also had some anxiety earlier in the trip. But today I got some plans. I want to spend the rest of my money here. I have about 12,000 Ethiopian birr, which is about 77 US dollars. Originally I cashed out 220 USD, and I got about 37,000 birr. So yeah, I'm gonna spend the money, and whatever's left over I'll give to my family. We'll see what the day has in store for us. I'm gonna show you a day in the life of Ethiopia. Probably get like 2 meals, breakfast and a lunch and dinner, do some activities, maybe get some souvenirs. So yeah, don't mind the room. I'm about to call some housekeeping and I'm about to head out, so stay tuned. This is the front of my hotel, the Hilton Doubletree in Bole. The airport is right on the other side of that bridge right there. This seems to be some form of public transportation, because every time I come out here I see these lines, huge lines. The lines actually today look pretty small. Usually it's all the way down the street, but they pack up these little minivans with people and get to wherever they need to go and go about their business. So yeah, some form of public transportation. Like I said, don't mind the construction, because there's clearly something going on out here, all on Cameroon Street. The whole street looks like this, so there's active construction going on. I'm gonna try and do one of two things. Either I'm gonna go and get a yellow fever vaccine, because I'm gonna need it because I'm traveling to other countries, or I'm just gonna go get some breakfast, so we'll see. So we're starting our morning off right with some chechepsa with egg. This is a traditional Ethiopian breakfast. Now for all my Habesha people, to me this looks just like it tastes like too. So very delicious. For the price, as you can see right here, it's roughly 310 Ethiopian birr. So $2-3 after tip. Very cheap, very affordable. So yeah, we're about to knock this down. This is MVP of the trip, and we're gonna spend the rest of our money and see where the day takes us. Catch up with you guys later. I just got my yellow fever vaccine. It cost me 40 US dollars. I'm not gonna include that in today's day in the life in Addis Ababa total, because it's a separate expense that I need for my future travels. But next up, I'm here at Adwa Victory Museum. So I'm gonna check out this museum and learn a little bit about Ethiopian culture. So come check it out with me, guys. All right, guys, it's the very first airplane made in Ethiopia. It's called Tsehai. In Ethiopian culture, the TSE makes a T sound, so it's kind of hard to pronounce, but Tsehai is the very first aircraft made in Ethiopia. Take a look at this. Here's a brief little explanation of the Adwa Victory. There's a little bit of a glare, so I'm gonna try to zoom in for you guys. If you want, you can just pause the video and read it, but yeah, I'm gonna show you some other things in this section. Looks like they have some weapons and stuff from this battle. Let's check out what they got over here. Some swords. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Here, this looks like it's called the Treaty of Wuchale. So if anyone wants to read up on this, go ahead and pause the screen. Got some rifles over here. Oh, these are real old school. Take a look at that. Firearms. Over here it looks like we got some knives and some spears that were used. Check these out. Spears and waist daggers. All wrapped up here at Adwa Victory Museum, and to be honest, it was actually a lot faster than I thought. It was only about 3 main rooms. I got it all knocked out in probably about 20 minutes. The property itself is pretty massive. There seems to be some kind of event going on. There's a bunch of people gathering outside that weren't here when I arrived, but this is the property. The property is huge, but the actual museum part only had about 3 rooms, so knocked it out. It's pretty cool, and I'll catch you at the next activity. Alright guys, I want to speak on something that I've noticed countless times throughout all my travels. So this right here is an Ethiopian Coke. I just pounded this thing like water. The reason being is there's barely any sugar in this. This legitimately tastes like a Diet Coke. And it's something I've noticed multiple times, whether it's Asia, South America, Europe. The products that are being sold to us in America is the reason we have an obesity issue. The amount of sugar in the products, the way the food is processed, it's the number one reason for the health issues that we have back home in America. I wish we could just get on board and have the same style of products that are sold internationally in America. These are a lot healthier. This is the first soda I've had on my trip, and it's day 7. I'm not a big soda guy, but I seen it and I was like, hey, I want to try, a Coke to compare and contrast. And as I suspected, as always, delicious and very light on the sugar. Just finished up lunch at Tochi Fish, and that meal was amazing. Second time we've ate there this trip. The total was about $60 US, but there was 6 adults that was eating, so I'll call it $10 per person. That brings our total to the day at $23. $10 museum, $10 lunch, $3 breakfast. Next up, we're gonna head over to Mercato, which is a big open air market, one of the biggest markets in Africa. See if I can go find me some souvenirs and check out the market. So that's up next. Back at the hotel now, wrapping things up from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. Trip was amazing. This is definitely a destination that I would want to revisit, along with some other cities I'd like to visit within Ethiopia. Maybe Jijiga, Diradawa, maybe go out in the rural areas. So Ethiopia is a W for me. I did pick up this little souvenir. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for. I like to collect license plates and these little artsy clay plates. I'll show you guys my little souvenir connection when I get back home after this big long trip. But yeah, I got this from Mercato. Today's total was $35 US, and that included a $3 breakfast, $10 for the museum, $10 for lunch, $3 for this souvenir, and also $9 on transportation for all my Ubers. Actually, it's called Ride Here is the app that they use. So yeah, that wraps things up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, engage with me, and I engage back. And I'm trying to build a community of explorers here, so catch you guys at the next destination.